someone somewhere is just assuming or trying to do a conning and conniving game that we, the people of this country, we will not allow. This land is my land. And if someone thinks that you can be able to subdivide land with him, or tell me stories that you need, you know, you are a small boy, you can come, it does not matter. I'm Kimori Evans Machoka, a civil engineer by profession and a resident of Nakuru and a businessman of Nakuru. The case that you are pertaining and asking for justice is Nakuru Block 4 municipality of 297 and 296 as per the court order, where the court order pronounced itself after a long court battle between 2014 and 2019. The judiciary was clear by directing the chief lands registrar to rectify the registry, whereby he should enhance and implement as per the court order who the owners of that land is. The land is located at the CBD in Nakuru, at the industrial area, where the epicenter of industrialization and the source of employment in Nakuru is. In 2010, we bought this land under our family name Maranga Group Limited from Trimbon Agricultural Limited. The owner sold for us this land, and the sales agreement are valid, including being recognized at the court under those proceedings that happened then. As the court proceedings were ongoing, the DCI took up this matter under the file number 14 of 2014, did the investigations, interviewed the previous lands registrars in Nakuru of 1995 and the other one who came after him. The registrar, as per their letter to the DCI, they were very clear who the owner of that land is. The registrar of 1995 is the one who opened the green card of the first green card, the person who owns that land. It was very clear at the lands office, and as the court was proceedings, we could not trace the files both in Nairobi and Nakuru. So in our own mechanism, since we understand land matters, we were able to get the files from the archives of a different office. We were able to defend our case, and we won the case in 2019. The court pronounced itself and gave a directive to the lands registrar, both in Nakuru and Nairobi, to rectify the documents and affirm that this land belongs to the previous owner. With this, all documentations from 2019 to date, nothing has been done. I have written letters to the ombudsman. I have written letters to the chief lands registrar. I have written letters including to the Attorney General. And the latest letter that I wrote was to the CS lands. I went and saw the chief lands registrar, Mr. Eric Nyamu. I asked him why he is not able to implement this court order. He was open to me and told me that the files does not exist. Upon the death of my father in 2021, there is someone who purported to own that land, and he is claiming that he bought that land in 1992. Remember, this is a case that has already been heard and determined. That time he could have produced his documents. Before the death of Mzee, they came and tried to take ownership of the land. My father shot in the air to chase them away. And that is the time he took authority, and the files are at the DCI on what happened. Now, this person went to court and claiming that this land that he bought in 1992. So it is interesting that he came to claim that he bought this land in 1992, yet there were proceedings from 1995 all through up to now. Leave alone that. Upon the death of Mzee, I took up the matter now as the son to be able to follow up what my father was doing. And it has taken us a lot of time to be able to understand why the lands office in Nakuru and Nairobi cannot be able to follow the court orders. And you see, this is an industrial area where I'm trying to put up an industrial park. This industrial park is a source of employment to the citizens of this country. It is so uncomfortable, I cannot develop or do anything. I asked the lands registrar, why are you not following what the PS has informed you, Honorable Nixon Korir? He assumed. Before that, I went and saw the PS and informed him of what has happened. He actually took action and informed the chief lands registrar, who is now Eric Nyamu in Nakuru, to implement the court order. Upon going to his office, he asked me to give him several documents which he's supposed to open the register with. But keep in mind, he had informed me through writing that he cannot open a court, he cannot implement the court order because there is no file to do so. Upon giving him the documents that he's supposed to open the registry, I gave him all the documents that he needs to open a register. Some of the documents that he needed are the affidavit. He needed the judiciary document that pronounces on what to do. I gave him the indemnity form documents. Even the lands officer in Nakuru went and visited and gave his recommendation that this land, as per the professional on how they do it, and he gave me a copy. All that is required he was given. As per my knowledge and my wisdom, he asked these documents so that when you interview him, he will just say he is in the process of doing it. So it is a matter of just slugging, taking around, and one day you will find some people have gone and entered into my property claiming the same property. And that is where I am waiting for them. Because Nakuru, you can wake up one morning, land that you have been staying there for 30 years, someone will wake up and claim it. So you have to be on toes. So to me, whenever you find someone not implementing the court order, what else do? You go to the people. Because I asked the registrar, if you are not able to report to your PS, who is your boss, then who are you reporting to? That leaves me with no question but going to the people and asking, this is a public office, I can enter anytime there and demand justice. So I need to develop the property. I need to do what is right for that property. From 2019, when the court pronounced itself, the land has not been developed. And this is because someone somewhere else is not working or doing his job. He has been appointed to work for the people. 4 years down the line, I'm still following the same case which my father was following before his death. So when I look at it keenly, someone somewhere is just assuming or trying to do a conning and conniving game that we, the people of this country, we will not allow. This land is my land. And if someone thinks that you can be able to subdivide land with him, or tell me stories that you need, you are a small boy, you can come, it does not matter. What we want is justice. So the reason I'm seeking justice is because I have been patient enough. The court said that they have given them time to substitute if someone else can come in. But the previous people who are claiming that land were two. And the court order was very clear. We took them to court, won the case. So this other person who came to claim the land after the death of my father is one person who died, unfortunately died. And that is where God comes in. He's the defender of widows and the defender of fatherless. So God pronounced himself. He is defending that land, which we rightfully bought it, and the previous owner recognizes, as per my attached document, letter to the CS, recognizes that the process of transfer is ongoing, but that cannot happen because there is no records to transfer those documents to us. Before the court pronounced itself, because they knew they were going to lose the case, files in Nairobi disappeared, in Nakuru registry disappeared. They even go as far as survey to change the documents in survey department here in Nairobi, so that when you come and trace those documents, you cannot find them. So we did a search, and it was part of the strong evidence of winning the case. The documentations were right before them realizing that they will need to grab this land. Someone wakes up and just owns the land. And I want to thank the judiciary for pronouncing itself. It's a case that even the judiciary themselves in Nakuru know implementing a court order in Nakuru is a hard task. Before purchasing this land, we did a search both in Nairobi and Nakuru. We went even as far as KIE offices, both in Nairobi and Nakuru, to see where the land's documentations are. The documents were right, and that's why we decided to buy the land. In the process of the grace payment period, as we were making the payments, we did another search. We realized the documents are corrupt. The search that we did 2010 is different from the search as you are continuing to pay there 2012, 2013. That's why we took them to court in 2014. And it is interesting that all my lawyers were bought. As per the records right now, I represent myself in the judiciary. I have appeared now 4 times, as per now the current case, which is now in limbo.
Kama mti ya kibiriti, side moja heavy. Usiniambie Kenya kuna umaskini, kwani hizi fat fingers zinaibia nane? Maskando inatuleta wa survival. Media define leadership, na sura ukiaka front page na improve readership. Ambia wase wa Twitter wa hashtag hii, ama hash reality doesn't make a good TT. Commission of inquiry, wanakula commission bila kutupa ukweli. Ni kubaya, baka kukiwa kuzuri unashindwa nini mbaya. Machozi ya perpetrator, ineza dilute damu ya victim ilimwagika. After all is said and done, all will be said, nothing will be done. You're not my tribe, but you're my blood type. Like it doesn't have to take tragedy to know that.